Good evening, friends. This is Isaiah, and you are here. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. I'm getting a late recording in tonight, but you know what they say, better late than never. Coming to you from downtown Lexington tonight. It's where, if you've watched some of my other videos, you know that I'm an Uber driver currently. Getting ready to stop doing that as a new opportunity has came my way, and so I won't be doing this as a profession for too much longer, but it is a beautiful Friday night, and you may hear the rantings of some people having a lot of fun in the background. So, what's my subject for today? Well, my subject for today is life is nothing but a mirror reflection of who you are, who we are. Life is the greatest mirror of all time. It is the broadest mirror that you will ever look in. Life, you see, is nothing more than what we perceive of it, which if you've been following along with my video series, you've heard me talk about this many times, but I'm going to go into that just a little deeper tonight. The subject content that I cover from day to day, I cover it on an intuitive basis. I cover the subjects and I go in depth on more subjects that I feel led to do so on. And this is one that has really been kind of tugging at me and just felt needed some further explanation. What do I mean when I say life is a mirror reflection of us? The only things that you see in the world is the way in which you perceive it, the way in which you understand it based on your relative past experiences and pretty much everything you've done in life. You've built up an idea in your head as to what life is. You create the definition for it. Everything that we perceive in life is nothing but a series of definitions that we've accumulated over the course of our lives. There's been certain people throughout the course of our life that we've listened to. There's been certain things that we've studied or haven't studied. Depending on where you grew up, geographical location, what your interests are, there's a whole host of things that culminate within your brain to give you some sort of general perspective as to where you are, what you're doing, what your position in life is. And all of that information that you have stored in your brain, if you're not mindful of it, determines how in which you perceive your reality. Now, it's important for you to understand that this is all just mental noise. It's just definitions. It's learned behaviors. This is what the subconscious works off of to keep you going in a specific direction on autopilot until you become aware of it. Basically, life is your state of being. Okay? What do I mean by that? Well, if you are a temperamental person or someone who gets aggravated easily, it won't be very hard for you, especially in this day and age, to look around you and find more reasons to become temperamental or aggravated. Those notions that live inside of you will be constantly reaffirmed that that's your existence, that that's what life is, because based on how your brain is laid out and how you perceive the world around you, based on what you consider your identity to be, that's all that your brain is going to pick up in your environment. Therefore, that will be reflected back at you. When you take that, what your brain automatically picks up based on past experience, and you combine that with your energetic state of being or your vibration, you will find that that energy signature that's known as your state of being will more easily align with situations and circumstances that will lead you to feel more aggravated and frustrated. And this over time is going to compound and give you more reasons to believe that just life is terrible and life is awful. On the flip side of the coin, on the more beautiful positive side of that coin, if you are a person that can find beauty in life and finds beauty in everything around you and sees the good in people, no matter what kind of mask or facade they put on for the world, or doesn't allow yourself to get discouraged by a temporary setback or the ebb and flow, the up and down of life, then you're going to come to find that you will have all of that reflected right back at you, because your energetic signature, your vibratory state, is going to be that of a more positive one. Therefore, life is going to align with you in a more positive manner, and you're going to be able to perceive life in a more positive manner. You'll be able to look around through the lenses of a more positive perspective. It's a fire truck coming. May have to pause here for a moment. So it's very, very important that we're mindful. Hold on just a second. So it's very, very important, you see, that we are absolutely mindful of where our energetic state of being is, where our mind is, where our intentions are. Now, if you've been following along with my other videos, I've explained that this doesn't have to just be what it is. You're the one that gets to decide and determine what life is through the field of your energetic perspective, not your mind state perspective, but your energetic perspective. Now, our energetic perspective is managed through our mind state perspective because we are in control of what we choose to focus on within the realm of the forefront of our minds. Whatever it is that you focus on is what is going to determine your energetic state, because whatever it is that you focus on will manifest in an emotional way. Our emotions are the indicator of where our energetic state of being resides. If you are a happy person and you are an energetic person, positive person, your energetic state is naturally going to be at a higher vibratory level. If, for instance, flip side of the coin, hate to sound like I'm repeating myself, but if you're a more negative person and just down in the dumps all the time, and your emotions, you allow your emotions to be just kind of bottom out, you're naturally going to be at a lower vibratory state. It's no more complicated than that. And it's through this that life mirrors back to us who we truly are, who we are at our core, who we are up here, who we choose to be day in and day out. The only time we ever have is now, right this minute. There is no past, there is no future. You can plan for the future, you can have some sort of idea as to what kind of future you would like to have. Therefore, you can get an idea as to what type of future you would like to have and decide in this moment how you're going to feel, think, and act. And that alone will determine your future. That alone will determine how in which life is going to mirror you. from second to second, moment to moment. We're constantly alternating through different realities. I talked about this in my last video. Each and every moment is new. Each and every moment is an alternate or a parallel reality to the one we were in just moments before. You're not the same person you were 5 minutes ago. You're not the same person you were 10 seconds ago. And with that brings new opportunity. Each and every second that passes by is an opportunity for us to decide who it is that we're going to be, who it is that we want to become. It's an opportunity for us to decide the energetic state that we're going to be in. At any second, you can decide to raise your vibration. At any second, you can decide to kick it up a notch, turn that frequency knob up. I promise, the second that you do this, you will start to see significant and profound change in your life. It's instantaneous. There is no delay. As long as it's truly in your core and you truly believe in what it is that you're feeling and you truly believe in the change that you want to have and you embody that now, not in the future or not in the past, but you embody this notion, you embody this idea of the individual or the idea of the energy that you want to let dwell within you now, the change will happen now. Your circumstances will turn around seemingly overnight, and your situation will improve. When you go out and you interact with people, it's contagious because you're going to be in alignment with other people who are in the same energetic state that you're in. Now, every now and then it's going to happen. You'll be in a high vibratory state and you'll come across someone who just seems like they want to be pessimistic and bring you down. And they want to just eat at you. If you energetically, not egoically, energetically stand your ground on this, you'll come to find that it won't last for long. When they see that they can't bring you down, when they see that they cannot get to you, so to speak, and bring you to their level and align with you, one of two things will happen. They will come up. They will find out what they need to do and come up to your level, or they will simply go away. That's it. They'll go away or they'll raise. Their vibration will come up to match yours. Don't ever let your vibration go down to match someone else's. Be the beacon of light. Be the hope in this world. Be the example. I think I've said this before. Gandhi said it best. Be the change you want to see in the world. That's what he means when he says that. Be the thing that you wish to perceive, and that's what you will perceive. Everyone in this world today living around us is living in a different reality. They're living in a completely different world. Because their reality, just like yours, it's all up here. It's in their field of perception. What we think of as being on the outside of us is an illusion. There's nothing outside of you. It's only what's up here. It's only what you can see. There's some things going on 3 feet away from you that you can't even see or hear because it's not in the realm of your perception. You're not capable of perceiving what's happening. A blissfully negative individual is not going to be attuned to something positive happening in their environment, even if oftentimes it's right in front of their face. Their brain, there's not going to be any mental cues for them to pick up on it and pay attention to it. And flip side of the coin, positive person that's just has been positive for a long time and they have a well-established energetic signature, a naturally high vibration, it's typically not going to pick up on the negativity in their environment. Therefore, it doesn't exist within the realm of their perception, therefore it doesn't exist in their world. If you were to ask them a few hours later, hey, when we were standing outside of that restaurant, did you see those people arguing, or whatever the situation may be? They'll just be like, no, I didn't even notice anything happening. This happens to me all the time. I've noticed this quite a bit, with just different things. And I've said it before, if you can't perceive of it, it doesn't exist. For anything to exist, there has to be something else that can perceive it. No perception, no existence. Pretty simple. So in this way, our life is nothing but a mirror of who we are. Plain and simple. So decide what you want to see in that reflection. Decide, what you want it to be. And then make it that way. It starts up here and it starts in here. Remember, you have to feel it. You can't fake it. The fake it till you make it doesn't work. That's crap. Yeah, you can trick your brain for a little while into thinking that something's happening or that, you're making a change, but until you can feel it and you embody it and you know and believe it, and the energy's there, the frequency is there of whatever it is that you're wishing to perceive. You're not going to perceive of it. You have to feel it. You have to foster that energy and embody it. Well, friends, I think that's about all I have for tonight. I would be interested in hearing your side on this. I would love to get your thoughts and your opinions on this subject. As I always say, there's always room to grow. When we share our ideas, we can always learn something new from another perspective. We're one life, but varied in multiple perspectives. So please share your ideas in the comments section below. And if you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe to my channel. And feel free to share my content with anyone that you feel could gain benefit from any of the information that I share. Well, until next time, my friends, I hope that you have much, much peace in your mind, much love in your heart, much balance in your soul. Take care.